welcome to Double Edged Spork.
Yes, do that. Be welcome, I mean.
I'm Helen.
The lovely Helen. And I'm Steve.
Who's lovely too.
I'm also lovely, the lovely Steve.
We went to the Dayton Diner,
Yeah,
which
we did.
is located at 2316 Route 130, North Dayton, New Jersey.
Wherever the hell that is.
And we went there on June the 23rd.
Yeah.
The first stop on our little road trip, so we were very tired. But we were hungry also.
Indeedity. And we love diners, so we combined our love for diners with a diner.
And breakfast. We love breakfast.
And breakfast. And breakfast, our favorite place to have breakfast is at a diner. So we thought, how appropriate our first breakfast on our long road trip to Virginia from Fredericton at a diner in Dayton.
And this one was cool. It was all American. It had Jimmy Dean in the entrance thing and Marilyn Monroe.
So American. It had a top hat that was stars and stripes. It said USA. It had a United We Stand in the hallway, all in stars and stripes. Had little American flags everywhere.
And it had booths, which I'm a big fan of.
Booths.
Elvis pictures.
Little rock and roll themed diner.
It was all American. We had breakfast.
Yeah, I think we already said that, but let's keep saying it.
We had breakfast. The breakfast was had.
We can tell you as many times as we want, we decided. We had breakfast, by the way.
We chose two different things so we could compare and share.
It's not a steadfast rule, but it's a thing that we thought we should do at each one, is to pick different items on the menu each instead of the same thing, so that we could have more variety of taste flavors to say at you.
This one was good. Steve had 2 eggs, any style, served with potato and toast, and all of the breakfast came with orange juice, tea or coffee.
Yeah. I like when my coffee is included in the price of the breakfast.
And controversially, for the first time ever since I've known Steve, which has been over 4 years, he had his eggs sunny side up.
I did. I sunny side it up.
Instead of scrambled. It was a big shock, and I didn't know what had happened.
I normally say I like my eggs a little like myself.
I've never heard you say that.
I've never said it. That would be the reason. So this day I said, I want it like I am today, sunny side up. I didn't say that either.
And I had the Dayton special, which was French toast, scrambled eggs, and bacon.
And America.
In America. And a sausage. And a piece of ham.
Yes.
Which was weird, because on the menu it appeared to say bacon, sausage, or ham.
But it came with all three.
And she never asked, so I thought, well, this is going to be exciting. Which am I going to get? Sausage, bacon, or ham?
I remember you mentioning that. You were like, okay, she just walked away and she didn't ask me if I wanted bacon, ham, or sausage, so which one am I getting? I don't know.
And I got all 3.
It's an adventure. So we may have lucked out on somebody's...
We may have done.
Somebody's first day at the job.
Really, but I like to think that she forgot to ask, so she gave me all 3.
Yeah.
That's how I like to
Maybe
tell
you were
the story.
supposed to eat one of them and give the other 2 back.
I didn't, but I would have given the ham back because I don't like ham on a breakfast. It's weird.
Did you eat it anyway, though?
No.
I couldn't remember.
No, I didn't eat the ham because I don't like ham. Not on a breakfast. It's weird. It had like this rind thing around it. I don't
like that either. Not a fan. I usually trade if it comes with ham, I usually trade it for more sausage or bacon.
Yeah.
If they'll allow.
It was very nice. The French toast was yellow, which is always a little bit disconcerting.
Yeah? You didn't like that?
Well, no, but they've obviously
golden.
put some...
Golden brown, that's the gold.
No. If it's yellow, they've clearly put some colourings in it. The eggs wouldn't make it, like, bright yellow. Like, luminous yellow. It wasn't
luminous. It's a glow-in-the-dark French toast.
I may be exaggerating for effect, but it was definitely more yellow than...
We took it to the dark room in the photo lab next door to make sure it was glowed in the dark. Glue in the dark?
Glue in the dark.
Is it glue?
Glowed. Glowed. It would be glowed.
We don't say the wind...
Glue in the dark.
You don't say the wind blowed. Blowed. The wind blew. Wind blew. Blown.
Glowed in the dark. No, it's still glowed in the dark.
Glown.
Glue in the dark sounds stupid. We've made a
glue in the dark.
grammatical decision. We've voted.
The foot has spoken.
It was our waitress's first ever shift on breakfast, and it showed, which was magnificent.
It did show. It was amusing to us. It's probably not great for customers.
No, but it was. We helped. I think we helped.
Yeah. Oh, we totally helped.
Yeah.
We told her, oh, you see right there where it says you get only one choice of meat? That actually means all three.
So she'll be fired by now then,
We
Paul.
didn't say that.
No, we didn't. She had
no.
very cool earrings on. I can't remember what they were like, but I remember thinking she had cool earrings.
I did not notice her earrings, as I was too busy taking photos of the records on the wall and a dancing hot dog.
There was a dancing hot dog. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't actually dancing, but he was in a pose as though he was dancing. He was in between some records. I used it as my Facebook background thingy for a little bit.
So the restaurant had booths around the edge, but it had lots of tables in the middle, so it meant it was conducive to listening to other people's conversations, which is always a fun time.
Conducive, you say?
Conducive, yeah.
Like electricity?
Yeah. No, that's conductive.
Oh, that's not the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the place was pretty empty when we got there. In fact, I think it was empty when we got there, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure it was empty when we got there, but then they saw us pull in and they were like, those guys know how to eat.
Yeah. So they followed us.
Right.
And in the booth next to us, they ordered exactly the same thing.
The same thing?
Yeah.
As both of us?
I can't remember. I'm going to go with yes.
They decided we were we were really good at ordering.
Yeah, they did. I thought that was pretty cool. They must have looked and seen mine as they walked in and thought, oh, that's good. I should have that.
No, they just saw you and said, she's cool. I'll have what she's having. Or they had watched When Harry Met Sally recently, and that's just a thing you say because it's really funny. I'll have what she's having.
Yeah, she didn't do that. They didn't do that. They ordered from the menu. They said a Dayton special.
Oh, okay.
But I think now, I think they said bacon.
Just bacon.
I think they did.
What are you having today? Bacon.
No, Dayton special with bacon. I think they did that.
Oh, whereas you had the three.
Yeah, I didn't
meats.
actually see their thing arrive. Anyway.
Interesting.
So that was pretty cool.
Is it the same waitress?
Yes.
I hate saying waitress. Waiter.
Customer service person.
I feel it's sexist to say waitress.
Isn't it sexist to say waiter?
No, because it's one who waits.
Waitstaff?
That's your job. Waiter. You're a waiter. Whether you're a male or a female, you're a waiter.
Server? Or is that,
Yeah, but is it server or servess?
Nobody's ever said that.
No, they haven't. This is my point. My point is, server is universal. Waiter should also be universal. What do? I wait tables.
Okay, well we're gonna have to hit on a one that we agree on.
Send us your opinions if you like.
Yeah, send your opinions and we will reject them as we feel necessary.
Right.
And while you were in the washroom, I had nothing to do. My food was finished, crossword, I had to wait for you. So I was subjected to a table of women who were sitting close to us, older women with New Jersey accents.
Can you?
No, I can't do
Jersey accent.
Like
You're sure they were Jersey accents?
Yeah, they were like a New Yorkie.
No, that's not the same. Jersey and New York are different places.
Yeah, but they're close.
But they're different places. But do the accent.
I can't.
You can do it.
I can't though.
What do they sound like?
Like they were from New Jersey.
What does that sound like? Tell me. Give me an example.
New York.
No, that's New
That
York.
didn't sound anything like what they sounded like. So they sounded nothing like what I sound like.
I want to hear a sentence in New Jersey accent.
I can't possibly subject the audience to that.
I think you should.
I can't though. They have to pay us for that.
Well, all right.
So I was subjected to listening to them talk about various medical ailments. Fortunately, you came back at some point, but before you did, I had to find out that one woman had had a spot removed from her back.
A spot.
And that's really not what you want to hear when you're having breakfast.
No, I suppose you don't, but you did say you'd finished, didn't you?
I had finished my breakfast. That's another point. I could have thrown it up.
You could have lost all of your breakfast.
Yeah, if other people were eating in the restaurant, it was unnecessary to bring up a spot being removed from her back.
Right. What kind of spot was it?
I don't know. I don't know. We should find out, really. It would be nice to know if she's okay.
Did she say what kind of spot it was?
No, she just said a spot removed
She didn't
from
say
her
a
back.
spot.
No, she did say spot.
People don't say spot. You
Yes,
say
they do.
spot.
No, she said spot.
She didn't say spot.
She absolutely said spot.
No, she would have said mole
No,
or
she didn't say mole.
a lump or skin tag or
No,
something.
because I thought spot, and I thought, does that mean a pimple? And then, fortunately, you arrived back, so I didn't. I gave it no further
No,
thought
I feel like
until
that's
now.
something that you say. You just translated it into British.
I got a...
Like, she looked at her friend and went, "Oh, I had this nasty skin tag on my back." And then you, when you told me, you went...
I Britished it.
She said, "Oh, I've got a spot." And I went to the doctor and said, "Out, out, damn spot." And then he promptly removed it. Thank you very much.
Doodle whip.
Doodle pip.
Yeah, I didn't British it. She said spot.
I don't think she said spot.
Well, we'll never know.
Can we, if anyone was there, can you please fact check that for us?
Yeah. So the ambience.
The ambiance. Spots having been removed.
Yeah, there was no spots there, that's for sure. Spot free at the Dayton diner.
Yeah, we can all be thankful for that.
Yes, you're welcome. That public service information. So my breakfast was good. The scrambled eggs were really nice. The bacon was excellent. Sausage was alright. I'm not a huge fan of sausages, although this is the second podcast and I've had sausages from both of them, so there's that.
Yeah.
But
What do you think of the look of the sausages and bacon and ham?
they look like sausages, bacon and ham.
Sure did. I thought the sausages looked like pickles at this particular...
They were quite small, stubby little
Yeah,
sausages.
they were stubby. They looked like pickles.
But they were not. They were good. The bacon was excellent. I remember thinking this is excellent bacon. The ham, we disregarded that.
Ham disregarded completely.
I ate the eggs and the bacon and the sausage first because I don't like syrup on them.
Okay.
So then I had my French toast after, which was really good. It was vanilla-y. It was very yellow, but it was vanilla-y. The vanilla didn't make it yellow.
I was just going to say, well...
Because vanilla's brown.
Oh, it's one of the culprits right there, isn't it?
That would have dulled down yellow, if anything.
There's a reason why I've called all you food items here today. You are all suspects.
I did miss out on potatoes and toast on mine. I'm a fan of potatoes and toast.
Although I offered to share.
And I did because Steve loves me very much and he let me have some potatoes and toast.
And what did you think of those potatoes and toast?
They were really good.
Okay.
Excellent. I thoroughly
What did you think of the look of them? That's where we're at, aren't we?
Look of them was very nice too.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to a needlessly complicated scoring system?
No, because we're not there yet. Because I had the look of... I had
Oh, yeah,
food.
you talk
I had
about yours.
food.
Talk
I got
about
to look at
your
my
thing.
food. I looked at it.
You want to look at your...
I took a photo and everything. You'll see photos on Twitters and Instagrams,
and
wherever we have Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that junk.
double-edged spork.
Double-edged spork on all of those places. Yeah, I liked mine because it looked like a little dude with a big old...
Yeah, they had the ears.
with ears and a
on
beard.
the side, yeah, and a beard.
Big hash brown beard.
Big eyes, starry eyes.
Big starry eyes that followed you around the room. And a hash brown beard.
See, that's the beauty of sunny side up eggs
Yeah.
that we forget when we have scrambled.
It is. It's an overlooked fun
Yes.
that you could have had. Instead, you got scrambled. You missed out on this particular fun.
I did. I really did.
Right.
I had tea with mine, and you
I
had
had fun
coffee.
with mine.
You had fun with
I had
yours.
fun
yeah.
with mine. You had tea.
You had coffee.
I had a coffee. Yes.
Did she fill your coffee up regularly?
Yes, my coffee was filled up. The staff were polite. They were all nice. I mean, it took...
Yeah, you didn't know what they were doing.
It
But they were really nice.
They didn't appear to know what they were doing, but they were all polite. It took 4 people, one of whom was on her first couple of days' shift,
She was my favourite. She had nice earrings.
in order to serve us. It took several people. And there was that one guy who kept coming round to stand near us and with his arms folded to watch if we were taking food back or sending food back. I don't know what he was doing, but...
Yeah, I think you got a better view of him than me.
Yeah, well, he was staring right down the back of your neck.
Oh my.
Made the hair stand up on mine. Ugh.
We did a nice crossword as well, and I think we found ourselves to be very clever that day.
We were extremely clever that day.
Considering we'd had very little sleep, I think we did magnificently.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you want to talk about the...
I'll talk about the crossword more. I think the people for the food review want to hear more about the crossword puzzle.
Well, I can't remember it. I probably disapproved of many of the clues. I usually do. And probably asked for spelling on many of the answers.
This is a
But
chance.
other than that, I think it was... I think we did it really well. I think it was actually a very successful...
Yeah,
I
we
think
did.
we only
I
cheated
think
twice.
this should be a segment on our
I
thing.
think it should. I think
Crossword section.
we'll
of
do
our-
a whole nother podcast on our
We
on
might
our
have to.
crosswords. Okay, needlessly complicated scoring system. We have 5 categories that we're giving marks out of 10.
Oh, let's go.
Which will total to a score out of 50.
I'm so ready.
Which will double to give a score out of 100.
We're doubling it. We're doubling it specifically to make it out of 100.
At the end of the day, it will come to a score out of 10.
No, what happens? How do we get to a score out of 10?
We divide by 10.
Oh, because after we've purposely doubled it, we've divided by 10.
We could just do 50 and divide by 5, but it's needlessly complicated, so I added another step.
Yes.
Okay, so
you have it.
What?
I'm talking to the people.
So there you have it, yeah.
I'm a man of the people over here.
Okay. Cost.
I thought the cost was actually delightful. If you will run down, you've got the receipt.
Dayton special was $8.99. That was mine. The 2 eggs, any style, was $7.99.
So these sound like good prices anyway. If they were here,
they
sound like
so
awesome
$16.98. Taxes less in New Jersey. It's only 6.6%, which is nice for them. And so the total in American was $18.11, which is approximately $23.89 in the Canadian monies.
Which I think is decent for 2 breakfasts.
2 breakfasts, I think, is good. I think
at a diner with our drinks included.
Drinks included made a huge difference, I think.
Yeah, because often at any sort of restaurant they'll overcharge you for a drink if it's separate, right?
Yeah. So for cost, I'm going to give them. I think it was 10. I think it was really good.
I will agree with you. I'll give you a 10.
Okay, so
what happens when we disagree? Fight to the death.
Fight to the death.
Where are we at?
Look and taste of the food.
Well, look and taste. We're allowed to disagree anyway.
First.
So because we ate different foods, but although we tried each other's food. But even still, look and taste. I loved the look of my food because it was fun, as I mentioned earlier. The little bearded hash browns, which were my favorite form of hash browns this whole trip.
Ooh.
Yes. I will say it raised the bar, and every other place was subpar on there.
My.
In comparison, there was still some good food, but this was my favorite version of potatoes that we had the whole trip.
Well.
Yep. So their hash browns were really good because they weren't like big cut home fries. They were like proper hash browns, and they were awesome.
Egg pops.
The eggs were good. They were cooked exactly the way I asked them, sunny side up. And it was just the right amount of runny, so I got to dip my other food in it.
Sausages?
I like to dip my toast
little
in
stubby
it sometimes.
sausages?
And my pickle sausages were fully cooked and quite delicious.
And your toast.
My toast was toast.
And your coffee.
But my toast wasn't overcooked or undercooked, and that's a mark of some toast. There wasn't enough butter on it. I would have personally put more butter.
And did we have jams and stuff? I forget. I think we did.
Yeah,
I marmalade.
I put a little bit of jam on my raspberry jam on mine. Raspberry.
So look and taste.
Look and taste, I gave them a 9.
Ooh.
They only lost marks for the butter on my toast.
Wow, okay. I'm going to go with 8 because the food looked really good. Apart from my French toast was too yellow. That was needless to have.
I feel like it's not important.
It is important. It's very important.
Will you eat them, Sam I am? Will you eat green eggs and ham?
No.
Have you read the book? At the end, he decided that they're actually quite delicious.
Well, Sam made him huge.
Sorry, spoilers, everyone. Green eggs.
So yeah, no, I still ate it, and it was still delicious, but it didn't. The look put me off, so I'm scoring it down on the look.
Okay, that's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, and I'm scoring it down on the ham because ham's a ridiculous thing to have on a breakfast. And the
ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Yeah, I'll say it. It didn't have the option. Instead of the ham, hash browns would have been good, actually. But then that would have been quite a lot of food. But they would have been nice. So I'm going to give them 8. So overall, 8.5.
8.5?
Yes.
Wait, that's what you're giving them?
No, I'm giving them 8. So you gave them 9. So we're averaging them out to 8.5.
Oh, okay. So we averaged them out by adding our 2 scores together and then dividing by 2.
We did.
Yes, that's our fight to the death.
Yeah, that was brutal, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was a
I
proper
died.
bloodbath there, wasn't it? Staff, friendliness, efficiency, competence.
Certainly friendly. I'll give them that.
They were friendly, yes, they were nice.
Although I did question the guy with his arms folded that kept coming around.
They asked where we were from.
I wasn't sure if he was like waiting for us to be finished or checking whether we were enjoying
we weren't gonna murder everyone in the place.
Yeah, or that. I don't know what his deal was exactly, but
I was wearing a Han Solo shirt.
And he shot first, so therefore... Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe that's a thing.
Maybe that was it.
All right, what are we missing
So
here?
we're at staff. How much out of 10 are you giving staff?
I'm dropping them down. I gotta...
Yeah, you gotta.
It took 4 of them to serve us, and so I'm sorry, guys. You were friendly, but it was a little weird. And one of them was maybe should have been shadowing someone on her first couple of shifts instead of trying and
leaving her out to the wild.
Yeah, instead of dipping her foot in and finding out the water's too cold and then leaving to ask questions and coming back or whatever. So it wasn't quite all there. I'm sure she is by now, fully trained.
Absolutely, yeah.
And wonderful, but I dropped him down to a 6 because the 4 people. Like, one came over to do our drinks and one came over to take our order and had to ask the other one questions in order to do it and wasn't sure about the food we were ordering. And,
it was exciting to see what we were actually going to get because we weren't sure.
And she was super nice, but we were curious if we were going to get our orders right. Yeah. And then we were still questioning the meat on your plate at the end. So I gave him a 6.
6, I think I can agree with that.
All right.
6 it is for staff. Ambiance.
As far as diners are concerned, I love the look of a diner, and this one had really cool booths. They were neatly shaped. They were kind of oblonged, and they weren't flat at the top. They had it was one height, and then another height, and then another height, and I thought it looked really cool. There will be pictures again on the social medias. And I liked the old retro...
Yeah, it was proper retro. It was nice.
Yeah, they clearly had looked up the word diner in a book, because I don't think they did internet, and saw pictures of a diner and went, this is what a diner needs to look like. James Dean, Marilyn Monroe, and records on the wall. And they had all them shits.
They did.
Yeah.
The bathroom was hard to find, wasn't it? There was a big box in the middle of the room.
Yeah, it was kind of a box in the middle of the room. I just assumed it was a prize box.
So you went to see what your prize was?
So I went to see what my prize was, and my prize was that the toilet was there.
Yeah.
It was clean. It was fine.
Yeah, the toilets were good.
There was nothing wrong with the bathroom. Happy to report.
So, ambiance,
I gave him an 8. A nice hard infinity.
I think 8. I'll agree with you. Being very, very
all right. Like I didn't feel like they had any particular special flair, but it looked like a diner. It looked like what you want a diner to look like. Records on the wall
and stuff. Retro stuff.
Yeah.
The menu, the quality of the menu, the choice and stuff.
Oh yeah, we didn't do that one yet, did we?
Yeah.
If you want to bring it back up on my phone, you may. You need my digits.
Yeah, just chop your finger off and throw it over.
Oh, I don't want to do that. But I will bring the menu back up here for you. Ba-bam! So you can zoom in. I felt like they had a lot of choices. I remember actually being surprised when the placemat-sized laminated menu, which had a lot of things on it, flipped over to reveal the same amount of stuff on the other side, and it was different stuff.
Yeah, I think the menu was good. There was a lot of things on it, like you say, but I think the breakfast combos, like French toast and eggs or whatever, or 2 eggs, what you had, and I don't think it gave enough different options with that. Like, most breakfasts I think you'll find are eggs, meat, hash browns, toast, and maybe a French toast or pancake
right
thing.
One French toast or pancake
yeah
thing.
to sort of like to combo it.
New
So I had
experience.
to try some of Steve's potatoes and toast, and he had to try some of my French toast.
That's true. I had to.
But
I
we
enjoyed
didn't-
it though. I liked.
But the portions were good size. It's not like we came away hungry, because there's not a chance we did that. It was just, I don't know. I just thought that the combo options were a little limited
Okay.
for my liking,
All right.
because I was very tired and I wanted to be told what to eat more than have to choose.
Oh well, I could have just told you what to eat.
Well, maybe. So menu, I'm gonna go 7.
I was giving him a 7 as well. I thought this was going to be
Wow.
another fight to the death
Oh,
here,
there's no fights to the death here.
but I had already had 7 in my head.
Oh wow! Now I have to do some complicated math. So you
Complicated
talk,
maths
you
will
talk,
happen.
Talk to the people.
So what else is there to say about such a diner? It was in the middle of nowhere. Finding it was kind of random. We were Google mapping just diners looking for a place, and I think we were on our way to a different one when that one appeared on the road in front of us. It jumped up out of the ground.
Did it though?
Yeah, that's what
Out of the
happened.
ground.
Out of the ground, and then we just went, "Da! Whoa! It's whoa!"
Oh, it looks American. We should do that.
Apparently, we have to go with this one.
Is that the one we drove past all the things that look like prisons?
Yes.
I think it was. Yeah, it was Prisonville.
Yeah, we were in a weird spot in New Jersey where every building looked like a prison.
Yeah. But we came off the highway to get to it because we were hungry. Thought,
Yeah.
feels like breakfast time.
Yeah, and it
Google
was.
where's the nearest breakfast place.
Yeah, that's what we did. And then we found out it was in between these two prisons and across the street from this prison.
They
And
probably
another-
weren't prisons.
No, they were all prisons. It was in the prison district
Okay.
of Dayton, New Jersey.
Infamous place.
Next to the incarceration station.
Well, America has got the highest incarcerated people in the world
Yeah?
per population person.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, I
Okay,
believe so.
well.
Yeah. Well, don't quote me on that.
Statistics may not be found on our
Yeah.
social medias.
I'm pretty sure. So, do you want to know the score? Are you excited?
Yeah,
You
I'm excited.
You excited?
I'm pumped.
Okay, so out of 50, the score is 39.5, which gives them a 79% scoring rating. Or for those who like it out of 10, our bite-size score, it's 7.9.
You just love saying that, don't you?
I do quite like that, yeah. I'm quite pleased with that. So, 7.9, I would definitely
Out
go
of 10.
back. I wouldn't go out of my way to
7.9 out of what? 100?
7.9 out of 10.
Out of 10. All right, I get it. 10.
7.9 out of 10. That's good. That's good. That's a good score.
It's only our
I
second
would
day.
absolutely go. I would absolutely go again. I wouldn't drive for how long we've been driving at that stage? About 10 hours.
Well,
I
we were
probably
driving
wouldn't
Fredericton to
drive 10
Virginia,
hours.
Fredericton to New Jersey. Yeah, we were at
No,
least.
I think it was more than 10. Well, maybe it was about 10 hours. 10, 11 hours. I wouldn't drive that far for
Yeah,
breakfast.
because we had left, what, 10 at
if
night?
that's all I was going for.
10 or 10:30 p.m.
But it was like 8:30 there, but there was an hour time difference. There's too much math. So it was about, let's go with about ishy 10
10-ish,
hours.
10-ish hours.
Yeah. And it's too far to go for breakfast. But if you're on your way to
Dayton, New Jersey.
yeah, then it's
Or
probably...
if you happen to be near there and
yeah,
need
and
a
you
nice
need a
diner to eat.
recommendation,
The
then
food was great.
staff had nice earrings.
Staff had cool earrings. There you go.
Good retro American style diner.
And
Food
a
was
bathroom prize
good.
box.
Food was good, and
And your photo next to James Dean cut out.
yes, that's true. Or your Marilyn Monroe
Right.
cut out. So yeah, 7.9, excellent. Check out the Dayton Diner in Dayton, New Jersey.
We already said the address, right?
Yeah.
It's in there. Rewind. It's not even a thing anymore, rewinding.
So do the Facebook and the Instagram and the Twitter, and email us if you like. All double-edged spork.
Double-edged spork. One of them is at double-edged spork. Two of them, actually, I think, are that. I don't know.
We'll
whatever.
put up links in the podcast
There'll be a thing. And double-edged-spork at gmail.com
for
to email us.
if you want to buy us dinner and have us review a place for you. That
Yeah.
would be lovely.
And if you want to sponsor us or just
Or just
pay,
send us free stuff. I mean,
send
you
us
know,
free stuff,
feel free
pay
to.
us to eat
Just
somewhere.
send us money. I mean, that's fine too.
If
I
you
mean,
own a
know,
place
if you really want to,
that we
we're not
can
gonna turn
come
it down.
eat at,
It'd be
then-
rude to.
Right, it would be.
Yeah.
If you want to give us free food, we're cool.
Yeah.
All right.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.